In Britain, the large de Havilland Aircraft Company, which had produced some of the fastest British planes used in the war, were also quick to explore German innovations.
They had realised that if you swept the wing back, you could delay the effects of the speed of sound and the compressibility by significant amounts.
De Havilland now had to discover how fast they could go using swept wings.
It had all the potential to beat the world speed record, and it had the possibility of breaking the sound barrier.
John Wimpney watched nervously as the graceful DH-108 Swallow made its first flight.
You see the aircraft take off fairly rapidly, diminishes to a little speck in the sky.
The Swallow proved capable of very high speeds. Flown by de Havilland's chief test pilot and son of the company's founder, Geoffrey de Havilland Jr. De Havilland Jr. loved pushing the first truly swept-wing jet to its limits. The 3,000-pound thrust engine quickly powered its sleek shape to within sight of the world speed record of 616 miles per hour. On the 27th of September 1946, de Havilland took off on a practice run for the record-breaking attempt. In a sunny late afternoon, he climbed through the clouds.
They dived from 10,000 down to 7,000 feet. And he was doing a Mach number of 0.875.
This was almost 90% of the speed of sound, as fast as any aircraft had safely managed to fly at that time.
And then suddenly the aircraft starts doing this as it goes along. The aviation doctors say that that will induce unconsciousness in 10 seconds.
And it built up to such a degree that the wings were given too much of a load and broke off.
And it is almost certain that his head struck the canopy in one of these oscillations and broke his neck.
Geoffrey de Havilland Jr.'s body was washed up near Whitstable. The sound barrier had claimed another victim.
This event's a little bit out of sequence, being in May 1953, but I want to take a break from the rockets and go to the planes, and then we'll go back to the rockets in the next video. Welcome back. It's May 11th, 1953, and my first plane is ready for launch. This is the X-1 Panda. I've learned a few things playing Kerbal Space Program, and I think I finally come to a point where I actually kind of like the look of the planes I'm putting together, especially with the nice decals and everything. So we're going to just take off at first. I may eventually try to break the sound barrier. I'm not sure if I can with this plane. It's going to be a close thing, but we'll give it a try. Let's get our pilot on board. Rolling nicely down the pad. Should be able to rotate right now. Nice smooth takeoff. So far, flying very well. We do have a bit of engine heating. bring the throttle down. There, that's a more comfortable temperature range, and we'll just cruise on up to altitude. Aircraft definitely wants to climb. Past the 5 kilometer mark. We can give a little more engine at this point. Atmosphere is cooled down, so it'll keep the engine cooler. Yeah, it's a nice clean aircraft. I like it. Okay, pressing on to 10 kilometers. So the goal for breaking the sound barrier is passing 343 for a total of 30 seconds. Going to try to go more or less stream level, build up what speed I can here at 11,620, then as necessary we'll dip down. Passing 260. $70. $75. $280. Now dipping a little bit, nose down. Start taking some of the angle of tack off here. Right off. Going down towards 10 kilometers, passing 315. And 20. .7 kilometers, 330. 9 kilometers altitude, 340, 1, 2, 3 clock is started. Try to start pulling the nose up, but without losing that much speed. Oh, too much speed there. Too aggressive move. Back in the zone. Four, three, two, one, zero. Killing the engine. Okay, we're subsonic again. pull my nose up and get free and level here. Whew. Really pushed it, pushed my luck on that one. Okay, let's wind that engine down more. Maneuver to get our speed down. I need to get down a approachable speed here. Uh-oh. Let me stall this out. Okay, emergency parachutes. Now, this is going to look a little awkward because I designed these parachutes to break me on the runway, but with 2 chutes, this will safely put the aircraft down. I really prefer to land, but pulled a little bit too hard into the last turn. Speed dropped below stall speed. My bad. So with 2 chutes in, we're going a nice 6.6 meters per second. Probably a couple dents, nothing that they can't fix. So, a rather unglorious landing. Hey, we're down. But we'll call that a success because we did hit both the 5-kilometer and 10-kilometer, plus completed the breaking the sound barrier. I'll just have to work on my landing. It's not as easy as it looks, trust me. Back in a little bit. And actually, let's leave this off and go back to see what was happening back in Texas with the rockets.